everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And how about we check the numbers for Dennis Schroeder?
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys in the Big Apple, there is little patience for
a little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Oubre. Morris is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Lowry. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And for New York, Jay out there with Grant. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Passes it to D'Angelo. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Now, here is George. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Here's Lowry, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
D'Angelo, the pass to Bagley. It's on target from the high post.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Here's Lowry. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
First quarter, just over a minute played. D'Angelo, the pass to Bagley. Second shot opportunity. Grant with the bucket, getting it done inside.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Morris outside. Here's George. Again, the Hawks, too.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Now, here's Schroeder. 9-point game his last outing. New York moving it around.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Denver.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
Lowry has the open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
On the wing, George. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Shoots. The shot by George, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I'll tell you, Shooter's a tough kid. You see the added strength. We'll see if he can complete the and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Now, here's Lowry. Another key contributor to that nice win against the Lakers.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Pass to D'Angelo. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. On the wing, Morris. Oubre outside. And Lowry has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside, Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bogdanovich against George. Baseline try. Oubre can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Pass to Grant to the middle. Here's Schroeder.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
On the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call, you know.
That is.
Got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. A nice shot by Harris.
I love it. Excellent ball movement. Kyle Lowry knowing who to give it to.
The pass to D'Angelo. Schroeder, right side. Connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here is Harris. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen by Lowry. Now running, here comes Lowry, pushing the ball up. Here's Boucher. That one's not going to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Kicks to Clarkson. Passes it to D'Angelo. Down low, Haslem. He takes in the lane.
Inside and getting good shots.
Lowry decided where to go. Here's Trier, started by Haslett. Shea kicks to Johnson. That one's off. Still on the city.
Just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move. Isn't afraid.
Harris passes to Trier. That's 5 on the clock. This is covered by New York. And there's the foul. And Tigers sets first foul. Jerry Rice.
So quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
They've been struggling here tonight. Inside. Powers it through. In terms of size, thanks to that
typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to build
Audio Jungle.
you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. But whatever your system is, you can't give it to the personnel you have. You can't give it to your round.
Audio Jungle.
For Atlanta, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. New York leading by 19. Passes it to Danger.
Audio Jungle.
To the paint. Jackson drives through.
Audio Jungle.
Harris has got it.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Audio Jungle.
They get it again. 46 seconds left in the first.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The youngest rookies when he came in.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio
Scoring and facilitating.
Oubre outside. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Lowry. And no good that time. A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Dennis Schroeder playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.